You know, I've tried out a lot of portable projectors, and they all look pretty good for the most part, but they all suffer from one main problem. They all look pretty good, but the sound, it always sounds like it's coming from a tin can that you placed about 10 feet away. But what if you could do something like this? Just hit a switch in the back, pop the speakers off the top, put the projector where it needs to be, and just like that, you got two satellite speakers. This is the Soundcore Nebula P1. It literally lets you snatch these 20-watt speakers off the top and put them anywhere you want to, in front, on the back, on the side, for true wireless 2.0 sound. Soundcore calls it the world's first portable projector with detachable speakers, and some even go a little step further and call it the portable sound king. But really, man, is this a portable theater game changer, or is this some flashy gimmick that they just made up? All right, now of course let's start off with the best feature, the audio. Now typically when you have a portable projector, you really do have two options. You either A, put up with that built-in sorry ass speaker system they usually have in there, or you gotta drag around a separate Bluetooth speaker to hook it up to. The P1 says, hold my beer. When they're attached, they act like standard side firing channels. And when you pull them off, they automatically pair wirelessly back to the main unit. And for you people who like to obsess over numbers, they pack 20 watts of power and support Dolby audio. Now in real life scenarios, this changes the entire immersion factor. You can just pull them off the top and put them on the side of the couch or wherever you're sitting, and that way you don't have to turn up the volume to 100% just to hear the dialogue. Now I was really surprised at how well they performed outdoors. Placing them right under my 125-inch screen and sitting about 13 feet away, the bass was surprisingly punchy for their size, and that dialogue stayed real clean too. This really completed the whole outdoor cinema experience I was trying to go for. And when you're done, you just clap them back together and sit them back on top of the projector so they can charge up. But a projector is really just a fancy colorful flashlight unless it puts out a good picture, right? So the Nebula P1 has a native 1080p resolution and it puts out 650 lumens. But hold up, man, let's just manage your expectations. This is not going to be replacing your mini LED TV anytime soon. And if you have light coming in like from the windows and stuff or overhead light, the image will look washed out. But once you get those lights a little dim, or once the sun starts going down if you're outside, man, that image is going to look so doggone good. So like I said before, I paired it up to my 125-inch screen outdoors and the 120-inch screen that I have in my media room. And in both settings, the picture quality was so immersive that you get lost in whatever you're watching in the same way that you would if you had a dedicated system. Now where this thing really excels as far as being a lifestyle projector is the ease of use. It's got this built-in gimbal design so you can tilt it up or down depending on what you need at the time. And it's also got some automatic setup features such as autofocus, auto keystone, and obstacle avoidance. And all this stuff will kick in instantly every time you move it, and you get a perfectly squared up, sharp image without spending the first 10 to 15 minutes getting frustrated with the setup. And it runs on Google TV natively, so that means you get Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, and all your favorite apps right out of the box. You don't have to worry about side loading them and doing illegal stuff, or even plugging in one of them streaming sticks. You know what I'm talking about. All right, man, that's a lot of good stuff about this projector, but it cannot be all sunshine and rainbows. There is one caveat. Okay, just because it's labeled portable, that does not mean it is like completely wireless. It does need to be plugged in order for it to work. Now, for some people that might be a deal breaker, but I personally like to look at it like this. Since it's a plug-in device, you can run it at full power with no compromise. You can run it at full brightness as long as you want to, and you don't have to have that battery anxiety thinking I only got 2 to 2.5 hours left, and then you might have to run it on eco mode just to stretch that time out. Oh, and here's a little bonus. When you're using the P1 outside, you don't have to be all delicate and dainty with it because it's got an IP33 rating. That means you can get a little dust on it and it can take a little bit of a splash. So what's the deal, homie? Now I know that retail price can be a little bit threatening to the pockets depending on your current situation, but let's just be honest, man. Soundcore is literally always having a sale. It's kind of like one of those mattress companies. Y'all know what I'm talking about, but we actually want this stuff. If you want an all-in-one portable theater system that you can take from the bedroom to the backyard all the way down to the basement, man, this thing is a little theatrical beast. And you can get the feel of Dolby surround sound. Come on, man. Now I did leave you some affiliate links down there in the description box in case you want to check out the current pricing or even pick up one of these bad boys for yourself. Now, if you had a good time hanging out and enjoyed the showcase, man, I got a whole bunch of other videos for you to go back and check out. And of course, I got a bunch of new stuff on the way, homie. Now y'all keep being good to each other, and I'll see you when I see you.